Hello, in this video we'll talk about dictionaries. Dictionaries are data structures used to map key to values. They're widely used in Python. So let's see an example. So this is a dictionary which is there. So you have philosophers and the dictionary is about mapping a location to a philosopher. So you have United Kingdom, Bertrand Russell, Germany, Karl Marx. So the key is United Kingdom and the key is Germany. The values are Russell and Karl Marx. Dictionaries are represented using these curly brace brackets, right? And to access a particular value, you access using the dictionary name and in square brackets the key. So Philosophers United Kingdom is printing Bertrand Russell and Philosophers Germany is printing Karl Marx. When you access an index which is not part of dictionary, it results in a key error. So for example, here India as a key does not exist. So when you run it, there will be a key error, right? Only immutable objects can be used as keys. Using a mutable object as key will cause a type error. We'll see in detail what mutable and immutable objects are. But for now, we can understand that immutable objects are the objects which don't change in a very simplified manner. And you obviously want a key which does not change, because otherwise the importance of key is not there. So for example, here list is a mutable object, so it will cause an error. And then one this block of code demonstrates how we can modify an existing dictionary. So for example, here philosophers list is there, philosophers dictionary is there. What we want to do is philosophers India we want to assign as Aryabhat. Now in the original dictionary, India, philosophers of India is mapped to none, so nothing is present. So when we do this, philosophers of India becomes Aryabhat. Philosophers of United Kingdom equal to John Stuart Mill, right? So from Bertrand Russell, it will change to John Stuart Mill, for United Kingdom. Philosophers for United States is equal to John Dewey. Now United States does not exist as a key. Doing this will cause a new value to be inserted with the key as United States. So if you see, this is all printed here. United Kingdom, John Stuart Mill, because of this. Germany, Karl Marx, because the original thing we have not modified. India, Aryabhat, India was none. Now, because of this, India, Aryabhat has happened. United States, John Dewey. Now, one can determine whether a key is present in the dictionary or not using in and not in. So in has a standard meaning in Python, whether something is present or not. So for example, India in philosophers, when we run this code, so India in philosophers true, Brazil in philosophers false, Brazil not in philosophers true. So what it happens, the way it works is, when India in philosophers, this code will actually go and check in every key. United Kingdom, Germany and India. Yeah. So India is present, it prints true. Brazil in philosophers, it will again check all the keys, United Kingdom, Germany, India. So Brazil is not present, so it will come as false. And Brazil not in philosophers is the opposite way. That's why it is true. What we have seen is if a key is not present, it gives an exception, right? It throws an error. So there is a get method. Get method is like an index with the added advantage that one can specify a default value. And if the index is not found, the default value will come. So this prevents key error. So for example, philosophers United Kingdom, Bertrand Russell, Germany, Karl Marx, India, Aryabhat, right? Now when we say get Russia, philosophers.get Russia, what it means is if Russia is present, right, as a key, then return its value. If it's not present, then return no philosopher set for Russia. Okay. Now if we don't set the second parameter of get, by default a none will be returned. And so I'll run this code. So for the first two lines, this is printed no philosopher set for Russia. When you have not specified any default value, but a none will come, right? And when we directly do, using the square brackets, when we don't use get, we get a key error. So this is a very good way to stop key errors, by using get. So this is in a nutshell about dictionaries. We'll see much more in detail, but for now, very broadly, dictionaries are. This is a way we use dictionaries, and they're very commonly used in Python. Thank you.